In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 best budget cards at each position right now in my team. So my top 5 best budget point guards, top 5 best budget shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. I do consider a budget card to be anybody under 30,000 MT, but most of these cards might only be 10, 15, or 20k. And there's a lot of great budget cards being added into the mode over the past couple weeks. So wanted to get you guys the top 5 best budget cards at each position in my personal opinion. But at the number 1 spot for the top 5 best budget point guards is for sure going to be the new Dark Matter Amen Thompson. This card is so overpowered at the point guard position, and he's only about 15k, 6'7" at the point guard spot, 7-foot wingspan. He's a great defender, 92 block, 98 steal, 97 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He's actually got maxed out defensive tendencies, so the card's a great defender. He's got 99 speed, 99 acceleration. He's super fast, amazing to go into the basket with a 99 driving dunk, 99 vertical, and he also does have a great jump shot with the Derrick Rose base, Steph Curry upper on very quick timing, and then he's also got the Steve Francis size up, the Curry escape, Dame behind the back. He's got great dribble sigs, a great jump shot, and then also some of the best dunk packages in the game. He's got the quick drops off one, he's got the front clutches, but he's also got these crazy dunk packages like Zion, Shaq, Vince, Ja, Clyde Drexler, MJ, Giannis, Dwight, Ben Simmons. I mean, this card's an absolute beast at the point guard position, and I think for sure is the best budget point guard in the game. At the number 2 spot, I do have Anthony Black, another great next point guard from, or another great point guard from the next set. I think he's a very similar point guard to Amen Thompson, 6'7" at the point guard position, 6'11" wingspan. He's a great defender, 97 block, 98 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 98 perimeter, 96 interior defense. And if you take a look across the board at the stats, he's pretty much an invincible when it comes to his stats and his badges. He's also got amazing defensive tendencies, 95 block shot, 95 contest shot, 97 on-ball steal, and a 97 pass interception. He's got a solid jump shot, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it personally. It still is a pretty good release, and then he does have the Derrick Rose size up and the Steph Curry escape, so a really good just defense, offense. Everything about this card is amazing for Anthony Black, and once again, only going to cost you about 10 to 20,000 MT, somewhere in that price range. At my number 3 spot, I think the third best budget point guard in the game is Scottie Barnes, but these next 3 options I think are really close. I got Scottie Barnes at 3, I got Ron Artest at number 4, and then I got Wes Unseld at number 5. I mean, these point guards are absolutely insane. I mean, these are some of the best point guards in the game, and they're all going to be for a budget price. So if you pick any of these point guards, I think they're absolutely amazing. Scottie Barnes, Ron Artest, elite level defenders. Wes Unseld has a good jump shot, good dribble sigs. Like, I think Barnes, Ron Artest, and Wes Unseld are all very similar at the point guard position, but these are going to be, in my opinion, the top 5 best budget point guards in the game. Now to go on to the top 5 best budget shooting guards. At the number 1 spot, I got the other Thompson twin, and that's going to be Dark Matter Sar Thompson. I think he's such a good shooting guard, 6'7" at the 2, 7-foot wingspan, and I was very surprised to see this card's only like 10 to 15,000 MT on the auction house, which is kind of crazy. He's an elite level defender. He's really good at going to the rim, just like Amen Thompson. And when I tell you guys, he gets some of the craziest dunk packages in the game. He throws down everything. He's got great dribble sigs with the D Rose size up, the Trey escape, Dame behind the back. He's got the Russ moving crossover. He's got a great jump shot with the O'Shea base and the Rudy Gay upper on very quick timing. All around, great jump shot, great at going to the paint, and a very solid defender. And I do think he's going to be the best budget shooting guard. At the number 2 spot, I do actually have Dark Matter AK-47. He's dropped a ton in price. You can now find AK for like 20 to 25,000 MT, which is such a good price for AK. 6'9" at shooting guard, 7-foot wingspan. He's still one of the best defensive shooting guards in the game. 98 block, 98 steal, 98 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's got maxed out defensive tendencies pretty much, and then also almost pretty much every single Hall of Fame badge in the game for defense. He's still got that pretty good jump shot. O'Shea base, Miles Bridges upper on very quick timing. He's got the Trey fade, the Trey dribble sigs. I mean, all around, you guys probably know by now, AK-47, just an absolute beast at the shooting guard position. Now for number 3, I think it's actually going to be my man Grady Dick. Just got drafted to the Toronto Raptors. I'm recording this right around the draft, so Grady Dick, man, on the Raptors, definitely going to be buying a jersey because he's going to say Dick on the back, Raptors. I'm a Raptors fan. I got to buy that jersey. But yeah, I think he's a really good card in my team too. 6'8" at shooting guard, 7-foot wingspan. I feel like he's one of the more slept on next Dark Matters Really haven't heard too many people talking about this card, but he's got an elite level jump shot. He's got really good dribble sigs, great dunk packages. His tendencies are amazing. He's got the tray fade. I think Grady Dick's a really good budget shooting guard, for sure going to be in the top 5. At the number 4 spot, I got Rudy Gay, still a really good budget shooting guard. I know there's tons of good ones from the next set, like Grady Dick, you know, Brandon Miller, who we'll talk about here in a second at number 5, but I still feel like Rudy Gay is a pretty good budget shooting guard. I mean, 6'8" at the 2, 7'3" wingspan. He's still a great card. He does everything super well. He's still got that money jump shot, very easy to time with, on very quick timing. He's got the Jimmy size up, John Wall skate, but I will say that's my one kind of flaw when it does come to Rudy Gay. Doesn't have like the craziest good dribble sigs. And then talking about Brandon Miller, I mean, on paper this card looks insane. 6'9" at shooting guard, 7'1" wingspan, and he's actually a lot cheaper than I expected him to be. His jump shot is probably the main flaw, I will say, with Brandon Miller. If he had a better jump shot, I think he'd be much higher in my top 5. I'm just not the biggest fan of his release. The Seth Curry base and the Trae Young upper, it's not a bad jump shot by any means. I just don't think it's as good as like Rudy Gay's jump shot. You know, Grady Dick's got a better release. I think AK's got a better jump shot, and Asar Thompson. But in my opinion, these are going to be the top 5 best budget shooting guards, or these are going to be the top 5 best budget shooting guards right now on my team. Now going on to the top 5 budget small forwards. At the number 1 spot, I still think is Karl Malone, a really good all-around card. He just does everything super well at that small forward position. Really has no flaws. 6'9" at the 3, 7' wingspan. I don't know. Karl Malone does everything good. Great jump shot, pretty good dribble sigs, and going to be a great defender. At the number 2 spot, I actually have the new Jarris Walker. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Jarris Walker. I don't know, probably mispronouncing it, but I think he's a really good small forward. 6'8" at the 3, 7' wingspan. He's a great two-way card. He's an elite level defender, amazing at slashing to the basket, and I think he's actually got a really good jump shot with the Tobias Harris base, Oscar Robertson upper, on very quick timing, and then he's also got the Trey Sigs, really good dunk packages with the quick, or he does have the front clutches, which is super nice to have, and then also 95 in the defensive tendency category. At the number 3 spot, I think there's tons of different small forwards you can go with. I got Jonathan Isaac at 3, 6'11" at small forward, great defender. I think he's got to be in the top 5 budget small forward range. At the number 4 spot, I got Josh Smith, who's just a basically worse Karl Malone, very similar small forwards. And then at the number 5 spot, I still feel like you had to include Big Z, just because of his size at small forward. He's 7'3" at that small forward shooting guard position, 7'6" wingspan, and now having a 7'5" Victor Wembanyama in the game at small forward, I feel like you kind of need Big Z to just have more height on your squad. So in my opinion, these are going to be the top 5 best budget small forwards currently in my team. Now to go on to the top 5 best budget power forwards. At the number 1 spot, I do have Marcus Gasol. Number 2, I got Dirk, and I think that's a very close comparison. I think Dirk's just got a little, or I think Marcus Gasol has just got a little bit more defense than Dirk. He's a little bit faster, 7'1" at power forward, 7'4" wingspan, still has a great jump shot. There's not too many great budget power forwards and great budget centers in the game. Definitely a lot weaker of a position, you know, compared to like point guard. Like point guard definitely has the most stacked, you know, budget cards in the game. I think shooting guard's really good, small forward's really good. Power forward and center, I think, kind of has a drop off for how good the budget cards are. But I mean, Marcus Gasol and Dirk still really good at power forward. Dirk 7'1" at the 4, 7'3" wingspan. Still has that elite level jump shot. Be elites at base, Tim Duncan upper on very quick timing. Still one of the fastest jump shots for a power forward in the game. And I think for sure got to be a top 5 budget power forward. At the number 3 spot, I do have Bill Walton. At number 4, I got Jaren Jackson Jr. because of his defense. I think these cards are very similar. Bill Walton and Jaren Jackson Jr. very similar at the power forward position. And then to round out the top 5 best budget power forwards in the game, I think you could make an argument for a lot of cards, but I'll just give it to Lauri Markkanen. I know he's more of a small forward, and I would definitely recommend running him at the small forward position. Like I said, just not too many great budget options at power forward, but in my opinion, these are going to be the top 5 best budget power forwards. And then besides like the first couple of cards here, not really too many great budget centers. Definitely the weakest position. I got Mark Eaton at number 1. When I'm recording this video, he's 35,000 MT. Now he might go up, he might go down. He fluctuates a ton in price, and there's not that many great budget centers. I know he's a little bit more expensive than the budget price, and I think you gotta have him in the top 5, or at least even if you don't want to include him in this top 5, if you're just looking for a great budget center or a guy that's around the budget price tag, make sure to go get Mark Eaton, because unlike the next budget centers, I mean, you got Brook Lopez at number 2. He's a good center, just nothing crazy. At number 3, you got Sabonis. He's got great size. You know, jump shot, I'm not the biggest fan of, but he does have good size, being 7'3" at center. You know, at number 4, you got Mitchell Robinson, just a worse version of Brook Lopez. And then you also got Pink Diamond Peter at the number 5 spot. So just not that great of a budget position. You know, when you compare the top 5 best budget centers to the top 5 best budget point guards, there's a huge difference in my opinion. But in my opinion, guys, these are going to be the top 5 best budget cards at each position in the game. So these are my top 5 best budget point guards, top 5 best budget shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about my top 5s, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.